Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on with your person. How are they feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what your person wants to say to you. How are you feeling? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting some Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone could have these placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm seeing something about stability, like they want stability with you. They want to, get to know you on a deeper level. Something about like a strong foundation and you having a lot of depth. Like you have a lot of depth. You have, this amazing personality to you that they barely just like crack the surface of. Okay, like I feel like you have, shown them a lot of yourself, and you did end up, opening up a little bit more to this person. And that's really hard for you to do because I do feel like for a lot of you, when you do like talking a lot maybe, but when it comes to like emotions and feelings, it does take, someone really special for you to get yourself to open up. And I feel like, this person was that person for you. And the thing is, I'm seeing like the energy here is a little bit mirrored. Like, I can never say that, mirror, mirrored, yeah. But my point is like your person feels the same way about you. Like they're also not the type of people that open up easily emotionally, but I feel like you help them do that. I feel like they were able to open up emotionally to you for a lot of you. I'm also seeing that maybe for some of you, you could have acted like a therapist for this person, and you're just like, okay, well, you are opening up to me in this sense, but like, why not like emotionally? And like the thing is, they are actually, the more they talk about it, the more of a bond they create with, the person that they're talking to about this. And I do feel like, the fact that you were there for them, the fact that you listened to them, the fact that you, were just like a patient person, like you were understanding. You really, I'm seeing for some of you, you could be frustrated with this person right now, but in the beginning, you really felt for this person and you were really there for this person, and that's just the type of person that you are. And I am seeing that your person really does appreciate you for that. I know a lot of you could be thinking like, oh, every time I'm nice, I get taken for granted, this and that, okay? But I mean, at the end of the day, like people remember the people that were nice to them over like the people that were mean to them, and those types of connections don't really last. Okay, I've not seen a single connection where like someone is being like toxic and it actually lasted. Like maybe there's so many how do I say this, there's a lot of kind of like toxic books going around, like 48 Laws of Power or Why Men Love Witches, let's just say that. I'm trying not to swear on my channel. And it's like that temporarily works. I feel like that works to attract toxic people or to be toxic, but it doesn't work for the long term. Never in my, long-term relationships, friendships, have I ever had to like act toxic or act like, play games for them to like me. That it doesn't last. I think like, I know certain people who would use those tactics, and it's like, the relationship would be really intense for a bit, and, it would be very, very passionate, but it's like, it just didn't last. Okay, so my point is you don't have to play games with this person. This person actually likes it when you're your true, genuine, authentic self. And, that's not to say like don't have any boundaries. I know a lot of those books talk about like setting boundaries into. I'm not saying like those books are like completely, wrong and like all their advice sucks. No, there are definitely good takeaways from some of these books and, advice that's been going around on the card fell. But my point is that your person really does like that, they liked you the most when you were just being yourself, when you weren't playing games, when you were, just being true to yourself as well. Like what I'm hearing is, you're very kind and authentic, and at the end of the day, like the lover people, lover girls, lover boys will always win. Okay, so yeah, that's another message I'm seeing coming through. We also got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Virgo energy here. I do feel like this person really admires the fact that you have a lot going on for yourself, that you're ambitious, you are independent. And it's like, this reminds me of that song, Miss Independent, Miss Loyal. What's that song? Every time I'll like think of certain lyrics and I won't even think of the tune, even like the song name. It'll come to me. But yeah, I mean, they do like the fact that you're really independent. You have a lot going on for yourself, and they know that in order to be in your life, like they have to be someone extraordinary. Okay, like they don't want to stop you, they don't want to hold you back. Okay, they know that like you can get whoever you want, you can pull whoever you want, and they are a little bit intimidated that like you there could be other people around you that, you know, you're giving like the time of the day to, and they know that you have a lot of suitors, a lot of admirers, and that does sort of intimidate them. But also they're not surprised because, you know, you embody this like authentic, like well-to-do, ambitious Nine of Pentacles vibes here. So they really like that about you. Okay, I keep hearing like don't change. You know, be exactly who you are. Don't change for anyone. You don't need to like, you know, pretend to be something or someone you're not. You're valid the way you are. Of course, that's not to say like don't keep growing and learning. You know, they like that you do that. I feel like a lot of you could be a little bit nerdy, or you have like these quirky hobbies, and they really like that. So, you know, they like that you're different. You're really unique. That makes you really different and unique. It makes you really stand out, and they really appreciate you a lot. I feel like you had a very impactful presence in their life. You were and still are a really significant person in their life. You were and are really important in their life because you helped them even like see things in a different perspective. Like you believed in them when no one else did. You were there for them, and you talked to them, or like you heard them talk. Again, I do feel like for a lot of you, you tend to like sort of be like the therapist friend, or like, you know, listen to people talk, because a lot of you are empathetic and kind and compassionate. I'm even seeing some of you could be like HSPs, like highly sensitive people, and you know, you like treating people the way that you want to be treated. So that's why you were there for this person. And I'm seeing at times like I'm channeling a little bit of resentment energy. Like you're just like, okay, well, did this person even deserve my time? Did this person even deserve this? And it's like, at times they didn't. At times maybe they did take you for granted, but it's like you should never ever regret doing something nice for someone, even if they do end up like, you know, not being the best version of themselves or screwing you over later. Like that's all I'm saying here. The good does come back to you. I feel like, you know, when you're kind to people, when you know, have people's best interests at heart, even if you do end up regretting it or like feeling bad about it, I didn't set my boundaries, this or that, it does come back to you. Okay, again, that's not to say like don't work on boundary setting. Do that, of course, but you don't have to feel bad for anything good that you might have done in the past. Okay, so yeah, but let's go ahead and pick some more cards. Ooh, we got the High Priest. Yeah, this is like the male version of like the High Priestess. So I am seeing like the both of you do communicate in telepathic realms. Like the both of your like higher selves or avatars, if you will, are literally communicating in the 4D, in the 5D. Okay, they do definitely think about you a lot. Okay, I'm seeing like the energy between the both of you is still very much present. It's like even if you're not connected in the 3D, you are connected in these other realms, and they can feel your energy. I feel like when you send them a certain thought, like they can feel that. So you might as well make the thoughts really positive, because sometimes I do see that you could be a little bit annoyed at them, or you're just like, why aren't they hitting me up? Why aren't they contacting me? The more you keep telling yourself that, the more they're going to stay in that mode of like not contacting you. Okay, that's manifestation advice right there. So don't think that way. Just think like, oh, they're always blowing up my phone, they're always contacting me, they always love being around me. You know, yeah, think positively of them as much as you can. That's just the advice that I'm getting. It's up to you whether or not you want to take it, but that's like manifestation advice. If you want someone to act, you know, nice to you, if you want someone to like be the best version of themselves, you got to like start assuming that they are the best version of themselves. You have to stop like, you know, resonating with the old story, like completely drop the old story so you can let this new story set in. Okay, but I do feel like there is a real connection here. There is a reason why you're feeling the way that you do feel about them. Okay, I'm getting some Pisces energy as well. They feel your energy a lot, and I feel like, you know, you've even opened up like a spiritual portal in them. I feel like maybe this person isn't really that intuitive, but you are. And it's like when a spiritual person gets with like a non-spiritual person, like trust when I say there is a huge impact between the both. Okay, even in Harry Potter, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like if a muggle got with like someone who does have powers, their kids could also be people who have powers, right? So yeah, I do feel like that's kind of what's happening here. It's like you maybe even help them enhance their spirituality, or you motivated them to work on themselves on a deeper level. Yeah. We also got the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person is really stressed out. Okay, this person does have a lot of burdens that they, you know, like deal with on a day-to-day basis. Let's go and pick some clarifying cards to see what, you know, is going on with them. What could be preventing them from coming forward? What are they stressed out about? Okay, Eight of Swords, insecurities. Okay, it's their own mind that gets in the way of certain things. I even feel like maybe this person, you know, like there could be a lot of people around them that like, you know, hype them up and say good things, but it's their own mind and insecurities that sometimes gets the best of them, and they're just like, you know, they're scared. They have a little bit of like, you know, fear surrounding this connection. They're like, what if you say no to them? what if you reject them? Like, they take that hard. They're really sensitive people, and I really, really do feel like, that's something that they would take really hard if you were to like reject them or not like them or not choose them, because they also want to feel chosen. I know a lot of you want to feel that way, but so do they. We got the Ace of Cups, so I am seeing there's a new beginning coming in. I do feel like they're eventually going to be getting over these fears, because I feel like at the end of the day, love wins. Their feelings for you are stronger than their ego and fear that's been holding them back, and I am seeing there is, something better coming in for this connection, like renewed energy here, okay? Because this person does still have feelings for you. They are still very attracted to you. Like, look at like the water that's overflowing from this cup. Water usually represents feelings and emotions, so I really, really do feel like things are going to work out for you better than you even thought they would. Okay, things are going to pan out for you beautifully. Okay, so you have nothing to worry about when it comes to this connection. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages your person has for you. Okay, the first one we have here is I look for you in other people. Okay, I don't feel like they're with anyone else right now, or even if they are, I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of unfair to the other person because they still stay thinking about you. We also got, oh my gosh, you're the best I've ever had. Yeah, you're the best person they've ever been with, hands down. They know that like they're never gonna find anything or anyone like this again, and that kind of scares them. Okay, so I feel like that's gonna urge them to reach out to you. We got I dreamt of you last night. They've been dreaming about you a lot, mostly because they've been thinking about you a lot. Okay, they've been feeling all the feels. Anything that you think about, any specific memory that you think about, they think about that as well. So yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading right here. I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and I also custom make subliminals. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you can sign up for them. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.